Okay, I want to say hello everybody, hi again, welcome. Hi, how you doing? It's another video here with me, Wilshire Richard, and I've just woken up, okay, it's midday, I'm off, I've got a few days off, as I say. I was off yesterday and I've been going to bed late still. I'm crazy, sometimes I really go to bed too late. It's always important for everybody to get a good sleep. But you know me, my passion, okay, I have so much passion for art, so I practice my art. I love to draw and paint, okay, drawing and painting on my computer and writing scripts for new animated cartoons what I'm going to be making. I have a lot on the way, plus also I'm planning some computer games, very simple games that I'm making, with simple software that I'm able to do some good stuff. So I'll let you know about that stuff as it comes on. Now I want to say, I'm just waking up. It's just gone 1:15 midday, so sorry if I look a damn train wreck. Absolute mess, right? Yeah. And I'm going to go in the other room now. Sorry about the lighting too, but I'm going to go in the other room and I'm going to get myself a nice cup of tea. And I suggest you do the same. If you prefer coffee, it's up to you. But I'm going to get myself some tea, as I always do. And while I'm preparing that tea, I'm going to talk to you about something very, very good and amazing. And I want you to check this stuff out online, because I know you can find this stuff, okay? Basically, yesterday, okay, last night, I stayed awake late, doing creative stuff. As I say, I was doing art and animation work on that, because it's my passion and it's what I love to do. And I spend so many hours doing it, so I end up going to bed late and waking up late the next day. But as you know, it's a passion thing. You know, it's a passion. But what is it though? When you think about art and animation and things like that, even the games I mentioned, or writing, think about that. That's all visual stuff. Visual, isn't it? You know. Now I think we all need to be very, very grateful for the wonderful human bodies we've got. You know, people in general. Okay. Hold on. People in general, human beings, I mean animals too, but I mean, let's just say all people, okay? All people, we should be grateful, we should be thankful for the bodies we've got, you know, because that's visual, that's the eyes, okay? The eyes, the visual. Now, some people are blind, right? You get people that are deaf, you get people that are blind, you get people that lose their hearing or vision, you know, and they may not be old people. It may be through accidents or whatever, you know, conditions. So I think we all people need to protect our body, of course, you know, and take care of our body, okay, and health. We need to take care of our eyes. We need to take care of our, you know, every part of our body, our ears, obviously. But the thing I'm saying is, okay, the visual. That's a very powerful thing. Having vision, you know. We must take care of our eyes. And last night I stayed awake very late, watching some videos, a couple of videos, not super long videos every time, but I watched a couple of videos last night, and there's quite a few more online, so you can watch. Videos showing clips of people who are colorblind. Now, I've known of a couple of people in my lifetime that are, or said to have been colorblind. I know someone who's supposedly colorblind, pretty sure. Colorblind, and I've always wondered what that's like to be colorblind. Hey, I've even heard that dogs are colourblind. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. Are all dogs colourblind? I don't know. We're colourblind, meaning you're not blind, but you're blind to colours. Now, hold on 1 second. Sorry about the noise there. But to be colorblind, meaning like, I guess you see the world without colours, like black and white, yeah, like a. But I'm imagining. No, I don't know because unless anybody out there can tell me, but then again, you know, how would you be able to describe it if you were or if you are a colorblind person? But what that's like, what to see? I mean, is the world seen in black and white? You know, different shades of grey. You know, up to white and down to black. You know, what is it? Or is it just very faded colours and faint colours, or certain colours, or a wrong hue, if you like, a wrong tone? So like things maybe the slightly wrong colour, but like very faded. Almost like having, like when I'm editing my videos, sometimes in video editing software, you can kind of like change the effects, you know, can change the saturation to make it like very faint colours or very vivid colours, very vivid colours or very faint colours, turning the saturation down, and then you can even adjust the hue and stuff so that the colours are kind of wrong or different, you know. So I don't know what kind of experience it is for colorblind people actually to see the world in. But what I want to know is this, because I heard some of the people saying that they could see certain things. But you know, the thing is, okay, that's a very sad thing too. I mean, to be blind, totally, absolutely blind, that would be awful. I think that'd be awful, terrible. But to be colorblind as well, you know, that's still a very sad thing for some people have. And I'm guessing that it's not great vision if they are colorblind, because they just see, you know, certain shades, right? And some people I saw in the video saying that certain things seem to come across like a big blob or a big like a big wad of things where the colors like are so similar. It's like a whitish whatever, you know, grey, and so, you know, we're seeing different colors standing out, you know, it's that, you know, and yeah, and anyway, yeah, I want to get onto this point now because I know I'm babbling a bit. Yes, so I watched videos last night. I watched some videos of people trying these special sunglasses, supposedly looking like sunglasses, these glasses, special glasses created by a company, and I believe the name of the company is Chroma. Is it Chroma? Not too sure. I'm not going to swear, damn it, in this one, but I want to give I will swear, I'm going to give a fucking high five to them guys. I want to give them a fucking salute. Those people, okay, those scientists, and all the work that's gone into creating a pair of glasses. I don't know when it came out. It probably came out, not yesterday, it probably came out, you know, a fair amount of time ago. But this new amazing technology that we are able to come out with sometimes is amazing. I mean, that is brilliant. That is really fantastic. Chroma, they're called. Chroma, you may have heard of them, I don't know, but I never heard of them before. I never knew this stuff really did exist as such. I really didn't. And to see these videos with people trying the glasses on for the first time, and the reactions, some people were brought to tears. A lot of people were brought to tears. They were brought to tears, a lot of people. A lot of people were brought to tears. Their family members were brought to tears. People had spent money, I guess a lot of money, to make these things available. And they bought these as gifts, these glasses for people. They're basically they are glasses which allow colorblind people to see color, supposedly, you know, normally, like anybody else would. I mean, saying that, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, who knows exactly how everybody else sees? But for the most part, you know, I mean, science and stuff, you know, we know. Um, so, like, I mean, I've always said that myself. Oh, excuse me. I've always said that myself. I mean, it's the same as eating. When you eat food, how do you know the taste is the same for someone else, you know, or whatever we see, colours and stuff. But obviously in science and biology, there are things obviously which are, you know, known. I'm just being a bit silly there when I say that, but you know, they must. But for the most part, we can kind of work things out. But I want to say, you know, but for colorblind people though in the videos, it was very moving watching, and I'm still going to watch a few more clips if I get time of that stuff because I find it very fascinating to see. And someone made a reference to Dorothy in the movie The Wizard of Oz, where, you know, she walks out of the house and she sees colour for the first time, you know, because she's used to seeing in black and white. And yeah, I mean, some of these people, I mean, I was wondering, I was thinking, I wonder if there's anyone out there who's silly enough, people, no offence, but silly people desperate to get well known on YouTube, you know, get views. So I wondered if there's going to be people that are just making fake videos, pretending that they're colorblind and seeing color for the first time. And there's all kinds of crazy stuff out there, you know, actors and stuff doing things. But the thing is, a lot of those videos were real. You know, a lot of those videos were real. You know, I'm sure, and you should see the reaction. They were pointing to things. They were looking at things for the first time in color. It was more. I tell you what, it was much more, impressive. It was much more impressive than the videos I've seen of people trying VR for the first time. VR, which is virtual reality headsets and stuff. I mean, I've got one. I've got a virtual reality. I never use it. I don't play games on it or anything like that. But it's like, I'm just saying, I don't use it, you know, as such. But yeah, I'm just saying. Okay, so. That, yeah. So, you know, I've got a couple. My wife's got one as well, but I'm just saying, okay, different. Yeah, but damn it. But these, yeah, as I say, you know, these, with these videos of these people trying these glasses on, these color vision glasses, whatever they're called. There's probably a proper name, scientific name for them. But and it was very moving to see the reactions, and people were so surprised. They were like, wow, do you see the world like this, really? And they couldn't believe it when they saw the colours for the first time, everything jumping out, and they couldn't believe that people see the world like that all the time. And they were looking out, and some people were looking at the sunset and crying and stuff. Stuff we take for granted. It's like, you know, like they've gone for years, some of these people, they've gone for years, you know. Some people have gone for absolutely years. I mean, there was one video of a little boy who started crying as soon as he put the glasses on. He was so amazed by it. And, you know, and his dad was so awesome also because his dad got it for him, the glasses for him, I mean, got them for him, and his dad also started crying. He couldn't control it. It was so emotional. And then lots of other people, and then there was older people too who'd been their life for so many years, you know, without seeing colour, and then put the glasses on. I know I'm rambling now, sorry for rambling, but I just found those videos so moving. You've got to check it out. Okay, go online, everybody, go online and type in you know, like, what's it? I'm seeing colour for the first time, things like that. Glasses, moving clips, try not to cry, things like that. There's different titles of the videos online, so type them up. So, you know, type it in. You know, people seeing colour for the first time, and in Chroma, I believe the company's called. I don't know how to spell that. ENCHROMA, Chroma. I don't know exactly. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah, it's amazing, because you know, because they were blown away. I mean, can you imagine it? It's like living in an alien world. It's like seeing that for the first time, wow. It would be very emotional. It would be very emotional. And we can't feel it. The people that can see color, it's crazy because it's almost like you want to do something. You want to experience something like that. You want to experience like it's like I want to put them on. I want to try. But obviously, I can see color. Most people can see color. Yeah, it's like we want to see things. Yeah, yeah. But it's like you know. But I don't know how well they work. How can one ever know? People that are like people that are normal like us who can see color normally, I'm saying naturally, and you know people who are not like scientists in that field and stuff, but it was very inspiring, and it shows you the value of the. I mean, imagine that. It was almost like to me it was almost like when I saw the people, these grown men being reduced to tears, almost just looking around in amazement at the world, just reaching out. It was almost the reality too. We're not talking about VR or virtual reality. This is the real world as it is. And they were seeing the flowers on the trees and the sunset and all these colours in like this beautiful world which we take for granted. It was almost like someone had literally, you get these religious people talking about God and heaven. It's like they literally saw something like that for the first time. Literally, God come down and had a vision of heaven or so. It was almost like that. It was almost like it was so good to be true, so amazing that they couldn't believe what they were seeing. It's like they were dropped in some kind of fantasy world. It was like just absolutely like it couldn't be true. It's like a movie or something. You can't imagine. And they were just so blown away. And this is our real world. And a lot of people take things for granted. Simple things like that. Now it was like it's not a simple thing like that. They just now they can see colour and they're a bit surprised. No, it's like there's so much you don't realise, And simply we've got to come out of that complex way of thinking. We've got to understand it's a beautiful world. Got to make the most of it, Life and take care of ourselves and our vision, And other people, so when I'm creating, when I'm doing art or anything like that, art and animation, I've got to think about it in a vision. We've got to take care of our eyes, vision. And this is a good example of technology being used well, science and technology working well to help people with their natural, natural things, like helping people in some way, giving people a chance to do more. But you got to understand what I'm saying. I mean, as long as they're not too, I don't know what effect they're like on the eyes because people got to adjust and stuff, those glasses. But I'm going to say this, okay? However you are, however you're born in this world, no matter what, okay, you're still beautiful in yourself. You're still a beautiful creature. So whereas I would call those things, you're born with a disability or a defect or something, if you've got like a missing limb or you're colorblind or whatever, okay, still you're born that way, and you as a being, you don't need to compare yourself to others. Maybe easy for me to say or whoever, but we're all slightly different anyway. But the thing is, we should if we can get technology to help us do certain things that may be necessary, then good. But what I'm trying to say is I don't agree with certain things like this crazy stuff they're talking about in technology, like putting chips in people and connecting people's brains up to the cloud and AI, virtual reality, crazy stuff, or anything like we see in sci-fi films and stuff, where anything where the people want to become like machines, and like there's a lot of things people are doing. I saw another video a while back with someone a couple actually, they got legs and arms and different robotic, what do they call it, synthetic or robotic body parts, replacement parts. And I mean, that kind of scares me. Anything you're talking about being connected to the brain or senses in the body, especially the brain, I think that creeps me out. not because of the whole spooky, it's connected to your brain, but it's just disgusting. I feel how that's connected to your brain, electric waves. I don't know, it's internal, your body. I can't bear to think of anything internal like the brain, the guts and the body, blood. I hate anything like that. To think of fucking wires going into your body, fuck, it makes me sick, man. You know? That was awful, or anything like that. Chips, because we're not really machines. We're not supposed to be that way. But yeah. But I'm just saying though, you see these videos, okay, with people, and this new technology coming out where people who lost their limbs. I saw this one video with a guy who lost both his arms. I think in the army or in the war, in some crazy war, because wars are crazy, right? Why the fuck we blowing each other up? Damn it. I mean, it's a beautiful word, actually, you know. But there's yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so this spot, there was a man, and he had this thing on with robotic arms, his black robot arms, and he was able to control them in a certain way to an extent. Still early, much early on technology. This is now, isn't it? But what it is, but the thing is, though, talking about like creating superhumans and all this kind of crazy stuff, superhumans and more stronger, faster humans with all kinds of, I don't care what they're going to try and do, mutation, robotic, mixing people with robotic limbs, machines in all different ways, and connecting the brain up to some, I find it all spooky and scary, to be honest with you. But I understand things like that. I mean, a wheelchair or some electronic wheelchair, things like that. These things are useful for people. The same way a walking stick is. The same way these colorblind glasses for people to view colors. The things like any kind of things like I just said, like false, synthetic legs and arms and limbs or robotic, whatever they are, however they work on the body. These things are very useful. Yes. And so I support the fact that these things help people. These things. Yeah, but it's like, when it comes to like, going beyond though, trying to make super human or something, people who can, that's what you got to watch out with, because people catch on to stupid things, especially like the generations, and they'll do anything. The same way as if your friend gets a tattoo, you want to get a tattoo, or your friend, wants to get another head attached, he might do. It's like, what I mean? It's like two heads are better than one. But it's like, I'm just saying, like, that's what they do. They just follow, whether it's good or bad. It's more like a fashion or a popular, whatever's the in thing, So when it comes, they use things like, I'm not saying certain companies. I mean, certain companies are doing what they do, but I'm just saying, you've got things like that where glasses which help colorblind people. Yeah, if you could be the most vulnerable person, if you could be made to be like have nothing, then that's what they want. They want you to just keep buying new stuff. They want you to buy into what they're doing. So it's like, if it was like some new fashion trend, some new popular thing where, now all people are flying, all human beings can fly. Don't be outdated, man. Haven't you got your wings yet? Things like this. Red Bull gives you wings. Never tried it, but I'm trying to say that, and you're gonna have, like, I don't care what you're gonna have. You can have a choice of robotic wings attached to your back, or a rocket jetpack, rocket blaster coming out your ass. Whatever it is, things like that, just, access the internet in your mind from just crazy things. I wouldn't want to be that. I wouldn't want to be part of that, I wouldn't want people. I'm a natural creature, human being. I believe technology should be there to help us be as good as we can, like on the right path to being almost as good, as naturally good as we can be without technology. That's what I'm trying to say. So what are we missing as human beings? You can't say we're missing wings because we can't fly. We're not. We're missing the ability to run as fast as the bullet train or whatever, the Flash, the Superman. No, yeah, not the point. The point is, in terms of normally what a human being would be able to do. So if someone was born without any legs or lost their limbs, or if someone was blind and things like that, if you can get vision for someone, yeah, good and stuff. But I'm saying, got to be responsible and mature about things. I'm very tired. I'm going to go and get my tea now because it's definitely ready. I'm going to put that milk in. I want to say thank you for watching, guys. Okay. Yeah, but they're very moving videos. Go and check them out, okay? I think it's Chroma. So I salute Chroma. Well done to Chroma, the company. Any companies that are doing this stuff. Watch the videos online. Have a look, okay, for people seeing colour for the first time. Okay, people seeing colour for the first time, moving videos and stuff. Yeah, you take care now, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching.